Hey there, this is Dave. Continuing on with the series on building my desk. So today was a momentous day. What we did today is we went ahead and started with the first coat of polyurethane. So again, we're using Minwax fast drying gloss oil-based polyurethane, not a water-based. So what we've done so far is we've applied an initial coat of Howard's Feed and Wax after sanding. So we got this guy down, Howard's Feed and Wax. So this one on, and that's responsible for a lot of this great grain and coloration there. And then as a second step, went ahead and applied the Minwax fast drying polyurethane, clear gloss. We decided on gloss after doing the sample run because we needed a durable finish and something that I could buff out and polish pretty well. So what we've done today is we've gone ahead and done the initial coat. So Howard's Feed and Wax went on last week actually. Applied a coat of that, so it got soaked into the wood. Can't really see here, but you can kind of watch how it soaks in from the side here on the grain. So let that soak for a week, and that gets rid of, by allowing it to soak in there, it conditions the wood, all right? So it doesn't it halts the drying out process. So next step, what we did today is we went ahead and applied that oil-based gloss, an initial thin coat. So it goes on, fairly well. You can see here, you can see the kind of area like here, it's already soaked into wood, but over here it's a little, still got a little sheen on it, so it hasn't finished drying. So it's a little patchy. For right now, but we'll let this dry actually overnight. If we do that, then come back tomorrow. Give this side nice sanding using 220 grit, and then we'll apply our second coat, and we'll continue doing that. Probably going to look at 4 or 5 coats. Butternut, because it's so soft and it's very, very porous wood. It's going to absorb a lot of that finish. So we want to make sure that it gets soaked in there and we get a very good durable layer that's put on there. So this is the top. On the bottom, we haven't even touched the bottom in terms of sanding it. So what we'll end up doing once we flip this over is I got some felt after we finished polishing this thing up and getting it to the level we want to. I got some felt. We'll put that on the work table, and we'll go ahead and take a look at that. Do the sides out the same way. I'm doing the top first. I want to make sure that this coat gets down and gets down pretty well. One other thing I'll note is that the rest of the live edge here, we're going to, excuse me if it bounces a little bit, the live edge we're going to use a aerosol based polyurethane. But for the most part on this top flat area, what I did is I did provide an initial I did do an initial coat of using the same clear gloss polyurethane on top of this. And again, this is going to be a primary, where the wrists are going to go when I'm typing on the desk kind of thing. So this, it's good that this is going to have the same level of durability as well. Bark will separate obviously over time. I can show you an example of what it looks like after it separates, but want to make sure that this is on there as much as possible. So if you want to see what a butternut wood looks like after the bark is removed, you can take a look here. So this is a rather long, we're going to still looking at mounting options, whether to do legs. But you can see here, this is kind of the front of this after the bark has been removed. So this is a nice piece of wood. It's not quite dry yet, still a little wet, so we're going to let it continue to dry out here. Going to trim off the end, square everything up. Probably hand plane this one first. I'm going to try a little experiment with it. Get rid of some of these, there's rough cuts on there. It's great on a desk surface, but for verticals I want to make sure it's nice and smooth, and we'll see what happens from there. Alright, thanks for joining me this week, and still got this other top to finish sanding and get that done. Can't do that while the paint's drying on that side though. Alright, see you later. Bye.